What if I told you that in 5 months you can change your life just by learning English? 5 months, not 5 years, not 5 decades, 5 months. Believe it. Hi, I'm Paul. I remember the shame, the silence, the fear. I remember being a person who avoided speaking, who hid in class, who turned off the microphone. If you feel the same, listen close. This video is not theory. It is real. It is a roadmap. It is my life. By the end, you will know the exact choices I made. You will know what to do tomorrow, and you will have the courage to start. 5 months before my life changed, I was stuck. I could read some words. I could pass small tests. But when people spoke fast, I froze. I could not answer a simple question without searching for words. My mouth felt heavy. My mind raced. One time, I was in a small group. My friend asked me, "What do you think?" I nodded. I did not say a word. I felt small. I felt angry at myself. That anger was useful. It pushed me to test something new. Not a new app, not a miracle course, a new habit. Here is the first truth I learned. Your level today is the result of your habits yesterday. If you want a different result, change the habit, not the dream, the habit. Quick question. When was the last time you spoke English for 5 minutes in a row? Write 5MI in the comments if you have tried. I made one small promise to myself, one sentence. I wrote it on my phone. For 5 months, I will practice English every day. That was it. No big plan, no long list, just one promise. I set one rule: never miss practice 2 days in a row. Why did this work? Because tiny rules remove the need for willpower. Willpower is a battery. Habits are a machine. Machines run all day. I chose to practice every day because learning is not a sprint. It is a marathon built from tiny steps. A single hour of perfect study once a week will not build fluency, but 30 minutes every day will. Imagine yourself 1 year from now. What small step will you take today? Keep watching.
I used one system. It had 3 clear parts: simple, repeatable, powerful. Part A: listen and read easy English. I avoided hard videos. I did not force myself to understand everything. Instead, I picked graded readers, short stories written in simple English. I listened to the same story every day, 5 times the first week, 3 times the second week. Then I moved to a new story. Why graded readers? Because the brain learns when it understands most words. If you understand 70 to 80% of the content, you learn fast. You enjoy it. You repeat it. Pick stories with audio. Read while you listen. Pause. Repeat sentences aloud. Part B: speak, record, and play back. After I listened, I spoke. I spoke alone. I recorded my voice on my phone. I did not wait for perfect grammar. I did not wait for a partner. I spoke. Then I listened to myself. I heard mistakes. I heard words I could improve. I corrected them the next day. This step made the biggest difference. When you hear your own voice, you make actual progress. You see real errors. You fix them. Try this now. Record one sentence. Play it back. Notice one thing you can change. Part C: small live practice. I found small chances to talk. A tutor for 10 minutes. A friend who said, "Let's talk." A voice note in a group chat. Nothing huge, just tiny exposures. Remember, action beats fear. The more you speak, the less fear controls you. If you are nervous, type "I will speak today" below. Small commitments work. Before these 5 months, I chased perfect. I wanted grammar to be perfect before I spoke. I wanted my accent to sound native. I wanted every word to be right. That desire stopped me. I learned one important idea. Perfect is the enemy of possible. The truth is this: fluency grows from many imperfect attempts. Each mistake is a brick in your foundation. If you remove mistakes, you have no foundation. If you remove attempts, you have nothing. So I started to celebrate errors. I marked them with a red dot in my notebook. When I saw the same error 3 times, I practiced a special sentence for 5 minutes each day until the error disappeared. Powerful quote I lived by. Practice is the act of becoming better. Mistakes are the proof that you are trying. Ask yourself, what mistake are you afraid to make? Now imagine making it and learning from it. Which scares you more, the mistake or staying the same? I used some simple tools. Tools are not magic, they are support. Graded readers with audio, short stories with clear voice. Use them daily, read and listen. Voice recorder app. Record 2 to 5 minutes every day. Play it back, improve. A single notebook. Write 5 new words each day. Use them in sentences. Micro tasks. Talk for 3 minutes while walking. Describe what you see in English. Order a meal in English once a week. One speaking partner. One person who will speak with you weekly. It can be a friend, tutor, or language buddy. Why one notebook? Because memory is lazy. When you write words and use them, your brain keeps them. Simple daily schedule I followed, 30 to 60 minutes total. 10 to 20 minutes listening and reading graded reader. 10 minutes recording and repeating sentences. 10 to 20 minutes micro practice or live speaking. This schedule is small, it is doable, it is powerful. Can you do 30 minutes tomorrow? Say, "Yes, I can," in the chat. Fast wins keep you going. They show you that the work is real. I used simple wins. I could understand a 2-minute story without pausing. I recorded myself and listened without cringing. I answered a question in a group chat. I asked for directions in English and got them. Celebrate these small wins. They are proof. Here is a bold claim. If you follow the simple plan I used for 5 months, you will surprise yourself, and others will notice. People will say, "You speak so well." They will ask, "How did you do it?" And your answer will be, "Small daily work." There were days I wanted to quit. Days with school, work, tiredness. Days when my voice sounded awful. Days when I compared myself to fluent speakers and wanted to hide. On those days, I did one tiny thing. I showed up for 5 minutes. Sometimes 5 minutes turned into 30, sometimes not, but showing up once kept the machine running. My rule again, never miss twice. Skip 1 day, rest. Skip 2, dangerous. Also, I changed my environment. I put English audio as background. I labeled objects in my room with sticky notes. I made English the default in small ways. If you feel low today, do one tiny thing. Open a graded reader. Play one audio. Read one paragraph out loud. Keep the momentum. 5 months in, something small happened. I was in a shop. The shopkeeper asked, "Do you need help?" I answered clearly. We had a short chat. I paid. I walked out, smiling. That simple exchange felt like a medal. The memory of that day still gives me energy. It's a small victory, but it showed me that daily small actions became a real change. I remember my teacher's face the next day. She said, "You are different." I smiled. I thought of the 5-month promise. 10 minutes a day, a notebook of words, a voice recorder full of attempts. That's all. You can do this. Not because I was special, not because I had time, because I made a different choice. I chose daily work. I chose small progress. I chose to fail and learn. Now it's your turn. Start today. Pick one short story. Listen, read, speak one sentence, record it, share it. Do this every day, and 5 months from now, you will be a different person. Subscribe now for weekly simple lessons and real student stories. Share this video with a friend who needs encouragement. Start right now. Write one sentence in the comments in English. I will read it. I will cheer for you. Tiny daily improvements are the key to massive long-term results. Make the tiny choice today. Become the fluent person you imagine tomorrow. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Make today your first practice, and in 5 months, you will thank yourself.